Hello, my name is Jana Kingsford and this one is all about balance is not something you find, it's something you create, as with everything in your life. This is going to be really quick because this is my quote that kind of went viral. I don't know how it happened because I actually looked up recently and I could see it on it was on so many amazing sites and I was like, whoa, I haven't even done a video about it. So balance is not something you find, it's something you create. And when I say create, it's like you consciously have to create it. There's nothing wrong with the word balance unless you don't want to be balanced. It's like, it's completely up to you whether you have balance or not. It's your choice. It's your conscious choice whether you want to create it or not. It's your conscious choice whether it's important to you or not. You decide, totally up to you. If you don't really care about balance and you want to say work-life balance is a load of crock, totally up to you. It's up to you. If you believe that, then you're not going to create balance because you don't think it's possible, because we never can do something that we don't think is possible. So if you don't believe that balance is possible for you, you're not going to do what you need to do to create balance for you. Sorry that was so, I just sped through that tip, but it's really super duper true. We don't take any action on something that we don't believe. So if you can get yourself to a space where you believe that balance is not something that you find, it's something that you create, and you have the power to create that, you have the power to create that balance that you crave, which is very much like the last tip that I gave you. But it's a little bit of a different one. It's like you get to create it. I want to just extend on that concept. Leverage is not something that you find, it is something you create. Exactly the same for success. Success is not something that you just find, you just woke up one day and you stumbled on it. It's something you create. It's the same for everything. It's like I can apply that same quote to everything. Balance is not something you find, it's something that you create. Health is not something you find, it's something you create. You create it by choosing what you eat. Creation is very much a choice as well. So it's like choosing what you eat. Fitness is not something you find, it's something you create. Success is not something you find, it's something you create. Productivity is not something you just find, it's something you create. So if I woke up and I didn't even care about productivity or getting myself in the flow, I wouldn't be here doing this video for you right now, because productivity is something you create. So this morning I did the things that I need to do to be productive for the day. So to figure out how I can be more productive, it takes creation. And the more creation you do with just the daily things, the more creative you'll be in your creative endeavors. And a lot of you've all got business, a lot of you have businesses or want businesses, and creation is going to be your best buddy. So you need to find ways to be more creative with your day and create your days in order to be more creative in the more mainstream way, as in like writing and painting and all and everything else that you do that's art, around art, creating art and creating bodies of work, that's art. So the more you can find a way to be creative with your routines. Routine is not something you find, it's something you create. Habits, oh my god, habits. Habits are not something you find. You don't just stumble one day and you're doing a to-do list every day. It's something that you consciously create. Habits aren't something you find, they're something you create. I could go on all freaking day with this. Do you want me to? I could really totally annoy you and keep going if you want, but I won't. I'll stop. I will stop annoying you. But just think that anything that I want you to, if any sort of things that I want to impart, it's always going to be it's not something you find, it's something you create. So art is not something that you just find, it's something you create. It's like you don't just wake up and find you've written a whole book. It's something you create. I'm just giggling at myself here, but I'm actually amusing myself. So hopefully it's been amusing for you too. I think we'll end it there because I think that's the end of the annoying Jana of just keep on saying, I can find all day long. Like a clean house is not something you find either, it's something you create. So you have to create it through your choices. And going back to the habit one, a specific example is your to-do list. If every day you're sitting down with a coffee, it's on that side, Jana, and a coffee and your to-do list and you've got that trigger, you have to create that trigger at the start. You have to create that habit at the start. So you have to make choices, a creative, conscious choices, and there's an alliteration that's going to make me really happy for a long time coming, but creative, conscious choices every day to, oh my god, that is so good. Like, anyway, alliteration junkie, I love that. That's cool. Create choices, consciously create them, and do them every day. I'm gonna go, and I probably had too much coffee, but I'm gonna go. Hope you like this little unjuggled tip for Big Dreams TV, and this is gonna help you to create. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create, and I hope you go out and consciously create it today. Bye! My name's Jana Kingsford. I hope you find me at Jana Kingsford everywhere, including Snapchat. It's the best fun ever. Bye!